America! It's the DJ! Hey, 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 it's Thursday. 7-Eleven! Isn't there a store named after that? We're here again! Thank you, thank you, thank you! What do we got playing this morning? We've got Subway Dreams from Dan Henning, and we're going to talk about the GRIFT, known as Chicago Crime Intervention. They keep coming up with more ways to spend your tax dollars. Let's bring the music down and get the show on the road. There we go. Just as the DJ does, I bring the music down. And we ring the bell a couple of times just to make sure you're awake. Are you awake? Are you awake? Oh, is that a gun in your pocket? Or are you just happy to see me? Yeah, there's a good one for you. That's a bell ringer joke. So there you go. Hey, we're back, guys. We're back. And Chicago just never ceases to amaze. Never ceases to amaze. Believe me, I saw this on the TV yesterday, and I'm like, oh my God. When will they not come up with more ways to waste our money? And this is truly, truly breaking news. So there you go. We haven't used this in a while. Let's bring it out. Yeah, breaking news. All right, so let's go, Brand. You know, let's go, Brandon. He's got a grift going. If you've got a not-for-profit and you're living in Chicago, you need to start applying for this crime intervention grift going on, where they'll give you money to come up with ways to keep gangs from fighting each other and causing commotion. And usually has to do with giving the gangs money. I think that's basically what they do. They go around, and when the gangs get mad, they say, oh, are you mad? Here's $50. Here's $50. Don't get mad. That's basically how it works, folks. They're just wasting money. Well, yesterday, Let's Go Brandon and Jelly Belly Pritzker. Yeah, you know Jelly Belly. Jelly Belly Pritzker. They've done their grift on the business community. They've fleeced them for $100 million. And then the state's thrown in like $175 million. And this doesn't even include the whole city of Chicago. It only I think is active in like 50% of the wards of Chicago. The worst parts of Chicago, as they say. So let's look at this video we got here from NBC5, where they talk about fighting gun violence and how they're going to spend the millions that they've come up with.
And to help prevent violence in the city and throughout the state of Illinois. This afternoon, business, philanthropic, and community leaders came together to announce a big investment aimed at getting to the root.
Yeah, just a little $100 million from the companies that are still in Chicago.
Of the problem. Charlie Wojciechowski joins us now live with what all it involves. Charlie.
Well, Marion, this was an event to mark a milestone, the raising of $100 million by the Civic Committee here in Chicago to help fund anti-violence and community intervention efforts, but they say more will be needed. Now, this gathering comes on the heels of a very violent weekend here.
I tell my wife that, too, when she gives me money to go buy things that I like. I'm going to need more than this later. just to set expectations.
In Chicago, 19 dead, more than 100 shot, and more than 70 incidents around the city. The South Woodlawn shooting was at the top of mind for Arnie Duncan, the former education secretary and the head of Chicago CRED, a group that does CVI, or Community Violence
Yeah, Arnie Duncan, the Obama guy, he's got himself a non-for-profit. He's raking in some bucks. Yeah, that's a good grift, Arnie.
Prevention programs. He says they can curb gun violence and save lives.
It's a very dark and difficult and challenging time. This weekend is about as horrific as we can get. But with that reality, for me, it just redoubles our collective commitment to try and get us to a better place.
I don't want to go this alone. I don't want my officers to go this alone. And bigger than that, I don't want you to go this alone. We have to do this together.
And I'm confident that the investments that we are celebrating today will have a direct and positive impact.
Investment. Yeah, he considers this an investment. Comment down below on that.
In the lives of Chicagoans and the communities in which they live in.
We have to make sure that there's a base level of funding at all times. Yes, we need to surge funding when the needs are great.
When people want more money and we've created inflation through the roof, we got to give them more money. Got to give them more money to keep them happy.
But we also need to make sure that when maybe not everybody's paying attention, the funds are there to keep these programs going.
This is nothing more than universal basic income for criminals, folks. That's what this is. Universal basic income for criminals. And they're not even sugarcoating it.
The state has already put up more than $200 million in what is called the Reimagine Public Safety Act.
Reimagine public safety, so you know it doesn't do that. That's what the Dems do. They come up with a title for something that explains what it doesn't do, not what it does do. You can guarantee that. Oh, man.
That money is being doled out to a lot of these organizations who do get in the middle of these violent situations and try to de-escalate them. Arnie Duncan says that is important, but it's also important to help the people involved here heal from trauma. He says there also need to be agreements in place to prevent violence in the future. He also says people need to hire the people who may have been involved in these situations to give them a future that they can look.
Yeah, what business wants to hire a bunch of convicted felons or people that go around shooting other people for no reason? Tell me about that one. This is just ludicrous.
Forward to other than the streets. Of course, this is an effort that is going on in the state of Illinois as well as the city of Chicago. Reporting live here in the Loop, Charlie Wojciechowski, NBC5 News.
Charlie, thank you.
Yeah, they got to give the people in Southern Illinois money too, just to make them happy, so they don't expose this big grift. So there you go. Wow. More of your tax dollars being wasted, folks. More of your tax dollars being wasted. What happened to just arresting the criminals and throwing them in jail? That's an option. I don't think that'll cost as much as $275 million. That's pretty easy. Let the police do their job. Let the police do their job. Hire some more police. Put them on the streets. Let them arrest the people who are causing the problems. It's that simple in my book. But no, we gotta raise funding from the business community, and we have to grift the business community and waste their money along with some more of the taxpayer funds too. This is crazy, folks. This is crazy. Comment down below what you think about $275 million of your taxpayers' dollars going to fight crime. There you go. You know, there's not much more I can say on this. I'm just going to end this early today. Hope you're doing well. This is the DJ Wonder Chrissy exposing another Chicago crime grift. Yeah, if Chicago wasn't wasting your money, enough of your money already, they want to waste some more. Oh my gosh. All we got to look forward to is Joey Bergen leaving office. I think Joey's on the last inch of his rope, folks. I think it took a little bit of time, a little more time than I expected, but I think Joey's about done. He should be done by, I don't know, by the end of the week, if not early next week, I think. He's got some interviews coming up here, and we're going to see some more of the frozen man who reboots before your eyes. Okay. Check out Taking on Socialism. The guy's got some good, funny videos about Kamala and Joe Bergen. Check out his shorts, okay? Over and out. We'll end the show, as we always do, with a hand slap and a see ya!